Well, we got absolutely destroyed by the Chicago Bears. What's my takeaway? This was a, surprisingly enough, for what it was, an actually pretty good game for us. Let's talk about it. Starting off right away, Caleb Williams against our, and I'm going to say this throughout the video, third string backups. Looked atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And I think our defense today deserves a lot of credit in that first half. And that first half deserves a lot of credit. Absolutely a lot of credit. And for those who are going to sit there and dogpile on Josh Newton for getting beat by Josh Newton, Roma Duze that one time, and then getting the PI call, which I think was kind of ticky-tacky. He did pull him, though, but it was ticky-tacky. It was the right call. It's just I don't know if I would have called it. Nonetheless, I'm biased. I think Josh Newton would be fine. And I think that's what preseason is for. And I think that's what this is all for. This is to show how good players are, but also learn how bad they could be. And what they need to develop with, and how they need to get better, and how they need to improve. And I think everything we saw today is what we needed to see. So let's start with the beginning of the game, right? Again, like I said, I think our defense did really, really good. 3 and outs versus a starting number one team. And that's what you have to keep in mind. They started their starters. They started their best of the best. And they couldn't move the ball on us the whole entire first half until the very end of the first half. Which I really starting to think that our defense kind of just got so tired. Because our offense did move the ball somewhat on Logan Woodside. 132 yards, 2 interceptions. One wasn't even his fault. One, he was getting smashed and he just threw the ball away. I'm sorry, he threw the ball in the air because he was getting smashed when he threw it. It is what it is. But overall wise, I think our defense was on the field a lot, which probably got him tired. And at the end, I mean, Roma Duce is one of the best receivers in this last draft. So yeah, he got the best of a cornerback who's a 5th-round corner who, again, is playing outside of his damn mind so far in training camp and preseason. And yeah, he got beat on one play. It happens, you know. You're going to lose to the best of the best sometimes. And if you don't, then you're just insanely crazy. But normal people lose to the best of the best. So, other than that, we played lights out in the first half on defense. Cody Ford played majority of this game at right tackle, and he did an absolute phenomenal job. Like, I could not have asked for a better job than what he was doing. He picked up a lot of blitzes, which almost got to Logan Woodside. He stopped a lot of pressures from almost sacking Logan Woodside, and was able to help Logan really step up in the pocket and make some good plays out of it. And I think he did a really good job of that. It's preseason, so I don't care about the win or loss. I don't care how much we lost by. In all honesty, I say our performance today in the first half was a solid C+. I think it was a C+. I don't think it was awful. I don't think it was great. I think it was a C+. I think our defense did great, like shutting down their starting unit. But I think as a whole collective, probably C+. Our defense, probably a B+. Second half, they put in their backups, and they looked a lot better with their backups, by the way. They looked a lot better. Tyson Baguette played all the way to 4 minutes ago in the fourth quarter. So he pretty much played the whole second half, in all honesty. It wasn't until the last drive that they brought in Brett et al., and it was pretty much Tyson Baguette. So they pretty much had their second string quarterback in the whole second half, too. Shout out to the Bears for playing our third and fourth string guys and starting your starters and your backups. But hey, listen, I can't blame you because we should be starting our starters too. I 100% agree with the mentality of starting your starters in preseason. I will forever say that. But second half was rough. It was. There's no easy way to put that. It was rough. My takeaways in the second half, there are plays that we just got beat on, plays that we just didn't cover well. And you just got to keep getting better. And the sad part is some of these guys are not going to be on the team next month. Some of these guys will be rotational guys. And it's why you really need to work on your depth and getting your depth perfected. Because if not, you're going to be in a situation where you're going to not be good if players get injured. Shout out to Chris Jenkins for getting his first sack as a Bengal in this game. Absolute legend. But again, like I said, it's a preseason game. You can't look too much into these games. You really can't. And by the way, Moa. Okay, hold up. I was saying this correctly all stream long. Moa Jamita. Janmita. Noah Jamita. I'm butchering that. I'm butchering his name. I was saying it right in the stream. Noah Jamita. Jamita. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch 1,000. I watched 1,000 videos on how to say his name, and I butchered it now, but I was saying it right in the stream. I literally learned how to say his name. He played good. 8 total tackles, 7 solos, 0 sacks, 1 tackle for a loss. I mean, we didn't even play our starters in any capacity. Not even like Trenton Irwin played this game. We didn't play any starters, man. Like, this was backups of backups. And for what it was, I'm proud of our guys. I really am. It wasn't perfect, but it's not going to be. It's what, calls is. This is what how players get better. So, overall wise, very happy with everything, and looking forward to the Colts game in this upcoming time. Again, I will say I'm not happy with second half. I was not happy with the second half performance. I will say it like that. But the first half, I was very happy with for the most part. Okay? And then I'm going to comment and say, how could you be happy with the first half? I'm not happy with the second half. I'm, for the most part, happy with the first half. I think we have a lot of takeaways from this game. Whether those are positives or negatives, some of them are negatives, keep that in mind. There's a lot of takeaways that we can say, okay, this is, what we need to work on, this is what we need to improve on, and we're going to carry this into our joint practice versus the Colts, and there's a lot of things we got to perfect and fix. And a lot of things we got to realize that these are backups of backups of backups. Okay? Peace out.